on, guys? It's the Gold Tooth Angler. 6 more days to river season. Let's go. I'm actually working the day it opens. I don't think I'll get out on the bank till the 18th. And I'll probably be flat out because it's a weekend. So the week after I'm going to get the old float tube out. Because I can only fish one day that week anyway. So I'm going to have one day on the bank. The week after that I could have 3 or 4 days if I want on the old float tube. I hate having weekends off. I'd rather work weekends because I spend a lot of money weekends, takeaways, missus wants to go places and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? I know it's all family time, but it costs a lot of money to live these days, doesn't it? So I like having weekdays off because if I have to go and get my stuff for work, get ready, get my packed lunches and that already, I can go and buy it, whiz straight there, whiz straight back. When you're off weekends and that lot, everyone's off weekends and bit of a fucking nightmare, innit? And I like fishing weekdays better than weekends, to be honest and all. So I'm just getting set up. Using my new setup today, which is an SG2 7-foot free rod, 7 to 25 grams, SG6 reel, 2,500 size. Got some new straps, what they sent me as a courtesy, which is good. Got to cut that off. So I get set up, guys. I'll be back with you. Peace, Gold Tooth Angler. Starting off with this Monkey Lure King Louis in the motor oil colour. I see old Two Bruv's doing well with them. We give them a good review. So lure box, if you ever get to watch this, look after old Two Bruvs. We're doing a review of your lures for you. Just want to see what it looks like really first cast. Have a look. Don't normally use swim baits, guys, but in this place, unless you get up at stupid o'clock, you won't catch on a crank, which is my favourite. It's going to try and keep hitting this off the bottom. Quite happy with this 7-foot rod because the banks are getting a bit longer. Look, they only trim the swims up, so I needed a rod a little bit longer. I like a 6-foot rod, but it just needed something a little bit longer. 8-foot I didn't like, and it won't fit in my boot even when you half it. So this one just goes in. Call this Ruse smooth. It's a new SG6, guys, Savage gear. Beautiful. That's smoother than a Dower Ninjas. It'll be the SG, I think it's the SG8 next. That's what I'll get next for my pike setup for the winter. Sun's just gone in and I'm in shorts. It's gone really cold. Lucky enough I always leave a body warmer in the car now. I've got like I put a bag in the car like an old sports holder now. So it's got some waterproof trousers and a waterproof jacket and a body warmer and a pair of gloves. So I know I ain't going to need gloves this time of year, but if you just leave it in there and forget about it. And a spare line of braid I've got in there as well. So you don't have to keep it in your tackle box all the time. Sometimes you're fishing light and you've got a little bag on you or something. If it's a quick session after work or before work. One thing I like to see Two Bruvs doing and all, when he casts, when it's landing, he goes like this with his line, pulls it in case he gets a bite straight away. I thought that was a very good tip. I've copied that. So big up Jace on that one. What as a fish and it's a coot. Never had nothing under that tree, and I don't know why. Perch don't hang around under there, I really don't. Goes against everything I've been taught and learnt of people on YouTube. Like perch love structure, it's crazy. Every perch I've caught has been out in the open water. Maybe because obviously I'm speaking to people who fish rivers and stuff like that, lake, canals and stuff, but here, where there's no pike in this lake, they may not hide as much. Apart from the carp, obviously, they can't bully the carp, because they're obviously the biggest fish in here, but they're the biggest predator in here, aren't they, the perch? So it's them on the hunt. There's something just there then, coming up teasing me. My King Louis in the bush. Let's get right out. Let's have a go. Might even be an hungry carp. You never know. Yeah, it's gone very dull now, cloudy. It's bouncing off the bottom. Chub would love it, and there's no chub in here, but look at all the insects on the water. Wish I had chub in here. This would be perfect lake for me if there was chub in here. If you got the opportunity of getting a chub or a perch, that'd be bloody awesome. Because in this lake, really, I've only got the opportunity really to get a perch. I've had a carp take it, but obviously they're not the species I'm after. You have to put a crank on, guys. Nothing with that. King Louis my ass. You'll be King Louis when you bring me a decent perching, boy. You're Prince Louis at the moment. Right, so let's get something else on the business end. Put that there. Right, what we got then? Look in the old box of tricks. Starting to get into my perch fishing more now, so I've got some for the rivers and stuff, some small swim baits, creature baits, but these are my favourite, guys. If you follow me on Instagram and YouTube, you'll know something's just been eaten. It'd be rude not to start off with him. Right. Get the old hook protectors off. Keep losing them. Wouldn't say his name, but there's a young lad up who lives up in Sheffield that's been following me lately, and I sent him loads of lures down. He's only a young lad, so I like supporting the young lads, because when I was young, I wish someone done that to me and give me an hobby, even though he's fishing before I met him. But I like seeing the young lads fishing and not bored, because that's why I reckon I got in a lot of trouble as a kid, is boredom. So if I've got loads of spare lures and that, I'll always give them, rather than an adult try and get them off me for next to nothing. Here we go, that's a fish straight away, look, with my favourite lure, look. First cast. Let's go. Little perchy boy, come on then. Yeah. We'll have a bit of that, won't we? There he is. There we go, guys, come on, get it up. That's a good lad. Let's get him straight back. Go on then, buddy, don't fuck the swim up. Come on, ta-da.